tour Set It Off. I'm Cody.
I'm Max.
And I'm Zach.
And these are our tour pranks. Let's start off with the prank we did actually in this venue. What about not a year ago, it was like last...
That was December. December of last year.
Yeah, you're right.
So we got a good prank going here. We decided that it would be really funny. We were on tour with a band called Every Avenue. It was the last call tour. It was the last tour that they were doing as a band. Really honored to be on that tour. It was so much fun. And it was the last night was in here in Chicago. And they had just done a tour with actually We Are the In Crowd, who we're on tour with now. And they had a box of their posters that We Are the In Crowd left. So they gave them to us as a tour prank, being like, here's these posters, do something with them. So then we decided to retaliate. Okay. So last night, Every Avenue is on stage. We go out and we wrap their whole entire van in We Are the In Crowd posters.
Wallpaper.
Yeah, so it's just covered, everything, even the tires, everything is just wholly covered. And then when they come out and they see their whole van just covered in We Are the In Crowd posters. And it took us like 30 minutes, pretty much their whole entire set. But it was totally worth it to see the shock on their face.
It's amazing. You put a lot of hard work in there, you get a good reaction out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Want to take this one?
So, my personal favorite prank that we ever pulled, we were on tour with a band called Divided by Friday, some good friends of ours, and they are huge wrestling fans. So, the first day, we casually brought up, made up, it's a lie, it's not actually true, that Zach over here is the Undertaker's nephew. As soon as we told them that, they freaked out. They went wild. First, they were like, "Are you sure?" And we were like, "Yeah, definitely." Made up this whole story that Zach isn't a big fan of wrestling. And whenever they brought it up, he would kind of, like, "I don't want to talk about it, whatever." So they got really excited. They told their family members. And the last day, we were playing our hometown show, and we casually put Mark Calloway, who's the Undertaker's real name, on the guest list. And we saw it, and they were like, "There's no way. He's not actually going to show up." So they're playing their set, and halfway through the set, the lights go down. I don't know if you've seen The Undertaker's intro, but it's these blue lights, the theme song starts playing, and they're going wild, right? They're like, there's no way he's going to show up. And it's Cinco de Mayo at the time, forgot to mention. We show up, we walk down the stairs with mustache and sombreros on, the biggest smiles on our faces. We take the microphone.
Immediate face change.
Oh yeah. We're just like, we fooled you! We fooled you! And now they don't believe anything we say ever.
It was probably the longest running lie we've ever done.
Oh yeah. It was a good month.
It was elaborate. It was so elaborate
Yeah.
too. Like I went to his Wikipedia page and researched his ex-wives, his current wife, how many kids he has, what his family life is like.
It started out as we're just gonna do this for a day, but then we realized how well it took. We're like, no, this has to keep writing out. We didn't know we were gonna do that until like 2 days before the home show. So we're like, all right, no, this has to happen.
Yeah. The whole show went over time, but it was totally worth it.
Totally did.
Absolutely worth it.
And then the last prank we'll give you is a prank we did to our friends in Yellow Card. We did a tour with them last year in February overseas, and we came in there guns blazing, really excited guys. We're a really obnoxious band. We just like to have fun. We're loud, and it is
understatement of the year.
And we were known we're the guys who like to party, like to drink, and have a good time. And they're a little more relaxed than we are. Another understatement. They're more relaxed, but we got along with them really well. So the last night on the tour, it was Paris, right?
Yes.
It was Paris. We started the show out, and the first mistake they made is they tried to tour prank us, and that's not the mistake. The mistake they made was their drummer, LP, told us about how they tour pranked this band by telling the sound guy to tell the whole crowd through the speakers so that the band didn't hear to turn around. So that we knew that they pranked a band, that when that band came out, the whole crowd was facing away from the band. So they did that to us when it came out, thinking if they were going to do that, the whole crowd was facing away from us during our first song. And they went, "Look at me!" And they just went, "What?" And they turned around like, "Yeah, cool." It's like, prank thwarted, we did a good job. And then they did another one, which they got us really good with. I don't know if you're familiar with what icing is, but it's when you go and you get Smirnoff Ice, and if you have it hidden and you reveal it to somebody, right then and there you have to chug that drink. And so they come out with this platter of sheet, and we didn't know what it was. We assumed it was some sort of drink. We all stop our song, stops the whole set, they pull it off, and there is 5 Smirnoff Ices, and we all get iced right then and there on the stage. So we're like, oh my god, there's like 2 pranks right there. And we thought that was it. No. Then they bring out a table and proceed to sip wine and scotch just casually while we're playing and telling everyone to shh, no noise, a little less noise.
Yeah, right in the middle of the stage.
And so then we were like, okay, how can we get him back? So Ryan from Yellow Card came up and like stole his lamb and put it on the microphone, and then I pointed. There was this amazing moment captured. I think it was Ryan Mendez's, or Sean Mack. No, it was Sean Mackin's drink. I was like, look, and he looks away, and I grabbed his drink and I chugged his drink, and there was this moment of him like, no. So after that, I'm like, we gotta get him back. So we go upstairs and we're like, okay, well, we're known as the party guys. What can we do? So we decided to go full frat mode here. And we got in underwear only and stuffed our underwear with socks, found a table. We didn't have beer pong balls, but we had plenty of beer and found cups. And so we made beer pong bongs out of crushed up paper, and like the least energetic song.
Oh yeah.
We come out.
Such a slow
It's
song.
like not even like a party song at all. We come out, set up the table, like yeah, what's up? Like acting like total
Start
bros.
playing beer pong and saying
During the set, it went so well.
Oh, Sean Mack, during that, keep in mind I'm in my underwear, Sean Mack and Fireman Carey picked me up
Oh, yeah, same
and
here.
threw me into the crowd.
Yeah.
Someone took my sock off and put it in my mouth. Paris got wild.
Yeah, Paris gets down. It was fun.